So you know why we're here. We're here to talk about that one guy that hates everything in life, including, I think, himself now. I think he hates himself. But it's the one and only Michael Hates Life, and he is back with another Spider-Man PS4 video. You ready to hear my true opinion and to shut this bellend down? Let's go for it. So for the first thing, as always, we're going to start with Michael's shit titles. So with his new video, he has named this one, The Dying Spider-Man PS4 is Destroying Greatness. I just don't understand how this guy manages to make all this bullshit appear. Because one, how is it destroying the greatness? And two, can you stop using the word dying? Because you use it in most of your bullshit videos. So please, it has to stop. Two, once again, he's judging fanboys on the quote,
I was really hoping that we were going to get something spectacular here with Spider-Man PS4. But of course, you fanboys, you look at this and you're like, you know, you look at this and you say, it can do no wrong, Michael, because it's the PlayStation exclusive.
Thinking it can do no wrong because it's an PS4 exclusive. They are not doing anything. They're just, you know, hyped. They are happy to have a game like this on the PS4, and you just want to shut them down. I'm sorry, Michael, but you own a PS4 as well, do you not? Because you made videos on God of War. So where's your videos about you owning your PS4 and blah 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 blah? Because obviously you're just hating on the PS4 fanboys. You just gotta stop this, Michael. Just please stop this. Because like I said, they done nothing wrong. Why do you have to keep throwing at them, the PS4 fanboys? Oh, they done this, they done that, they done this. But quoting again.
And I know you're going to sit there and say, I don't notice anything, Michael. That's because you don't care.
I just don't think that they don't care, Michael. I just don't think they want to have time to slow down these videos to a certain extent where they have to find the flaws in what's wrong with this game. As like you do, you nitpick on tiny bullshit excuses like you're done with the swinging, combat, and just everything else what goes on in this game. And once again, in this, you know, new brilliant video that you think is top notch, my friend, you done it again with the swinging animations.
Look at this. He has right now that sense of speed and momentum that is a must in a Spider-Man game, okay? Right now it's pretty decent, right? But with that said, look at this. We go into this animation, and as we go into this new animation, bro, Spidey completely comes to a halt because the game has to think about, well, what animation should we pull out of our pre-canned animation selection list here?
You slow down your video and you're like, oh yeah, you can see that, you know, when he dives, he's pre-canned. I just want to know, guys, people in the comment below, can you tell me what a pre-canned animation is? Is it something that you get out the can and it's there to throw into a game or something? Is it a pack that you do for your animations in video games? Because I think Michael works for Insomniac and maybe he got fired because maybe his views on the Spider-Man game didn't get across right. But I just don't know what this guy thinks, because he just thinks it's all pre-canned animations. And then quoting on to the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Okay, but let's get this right. We have gameplay on the screen of the first Amazing Spider-Man, and you have to say, did anyone really like this Spider-Man game? As it was a repetitive, really repetitive Spider-Man game with the same animations and just gameplay. It just didn't feel good playing that game. And he thought, you know, he was saying that the people that made that game made something new and different. It really wasn't something different, because it was made, apparently that game, the Amazing Spider-Man 1, was made after the movie. Things just didn't seem right because we had the Rhino in that, and we never heard nothing from the Rhino from the first movie. So what makes you think he was going to be in the game at all? But it was their choice and whatnot. And like I said again, swinging from the Amazing Spider-Man was not good. It didn't feel good at all. I think as a 13-year-old, maybe they would because you know a 13-year-old would enjoy that type of game. But we're in a new era, and look at Spider-Man PS4. It has done the job. So once again, Michael, why are you gonna be hating on the bandwagon? What is your you know your idea to hate this game? You're bound to get this September 7th, and you're bound to start doing another review and saying what's this and what's that and what's this and na. But onto Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that game felt a little bit different, but the swinging, you know, they did do that right with the swinging. It did come off buildings, but that was really repetitive as well. It was the same animation over and over and over again. Maybe you could say it was a pre-canned animation. Are you right, guys? Put that in the comments section below if you think that's right as well. But I just don't know, because Michael thinks that these games were better than this current game that's not even out yet, and this guy clearly has no idea what he talks about. But then going on to say that, oh, in the game you can collect backpacks and you can climb towers. This game has more to offer than it has in the past two Amazing Spider-Man games. So please stop talking shit, Michael, because you didn't seem to address this in your video. But when with Peter's bags all across New York in different locations, they have trackers inside of it for side missions, but you failed to, you know, put that in your video, because once again you don't really seem to put anything positive in your video at all. You seem to be hating on fanboys apparently, and you seem to be hating on animations. You just seem to be hating on everything, but then keep calling back to Spider-Man 2. Obviously a lot of people know that was a great game, but we're not going to make a game because that certain game was good. If, you know, Insomniac has made great games. I haven't played Sunset Overdrive myself, but, you know, they came a long way to make a Spider-Man game, and I think it has worked. And, you know, this guy has so much hate for this one game. I just don't know what to do anymore, but, you know, with other things, really, it's just with that and climbing towers. I'm sure you did that in the old Spider-Man games. I've sure done that. I did that on Spider-Man Web of Shadows, if anyone remembers that game. That game was a good game for me, if I remember. I did that in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and the Amazing Spider-Man 2, because yes, I have played them as well, and I've done the same thing, because everyone has done it. People have done it in the old Spider-Man games. So what seems to be your problem with people quoting climbing on towers and dropping off? Because I just don't see that's a problem. I see people having fun in this game, because with the web swinging, it is different. We have not seen stuff like this before. The freestyle, and they said when you get better at the game, there is like you can swing differently, and I can't wait to get that. I can't wait to get the game myself and see what we can do with this swinging and see what else we can do in this game, because, you know, there's so much hype towards this game. Like in my last video with the hype train, literally the Spider-Man train, that was a treat for people to see, and we got plenty more videos from IGN to do with Spider-Man, and probably to do with combat and other stuff including the game. And with that, we're going to see plenty more Michael to review on. But with other things, really, he's just trash talking once again, and the trash talker slash troll slash clickbait king will not give up to stop this game in his... I don't know if he needs to, you know, get a moving truck and slam it into a building to stop this game from moving anywhere, but it isn't going to work, because he's blaming Insomniac for the way that this game has turned out.
You know, I thought Insomniac was really the right choice here, but maybe they just don't have the experience that they desperately need to do something really unique and truly amazing here.
Just because they made one open world game, like I said, I haven't played Sunset Overdrive, but I think many of you guys that play Xbox, that people that watch my video, you must have played Sunset Overdrive, and if you got anything you want to say about Sunset Overdrive, put it in the comments. I want to see it as well. I haven't played it myself, but if I do get the chance, I'd like to play it myself. But yeah, they're blaming Insomniac because they made one open world game, but they made, they made Ratchet and Clank. You forgot to mention that as well. A very, phenomenal game that's been out for many years, many years now, and I know it is a PlayStation exclusive, but I think people that have switched between the two consoles have obviously played between Ratchet and Clank. I've switched between the Xbox and the PlayStation. I've been on both. I like both. There's nothing that I disagree on. Like I don't sit here and cry that the fact that Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon isn't on the PlayStation as well. You don't see me crying about that, Michael. But then, to say that Sucker Punch should have made Spider-Man, the same people that made Infamous.
They only have one open world game under their belt, which is Sunset Overdrive, which is a game that none of you played because it was only on Xbox, and you were like, what's an Xbox? It's so cool I get it on Xbox. And again, if the tables were turned here, and this were only on Xbox, you'd be like, oh my god, Michael, you're so rad. Maybe Sucker Punch would have been a better fit here for Spider-Man.
I still think, Michael, you still would have been doing the same thing. So either way, you quoting that Sucker Punch should have made Spider-Man, you would still be here to this point trash talking this game either way. So please, Michael, if you got anything to say, please say it to me. Okay, because like I said, I feel like you have seen the videos, but you're just afraid to come at me. But you are a troll and you are doing my fucking nutting. But we're still gonna be here dissing you down, Michael, and showing why this game is the game to play September 7th. Or send me a copy of Spider-Man. Yeah. But this is pretty much the end of this video there. Thank you for tuning in once again. But before we leave as well, I just want to quickly address things. I know that a lot of people in the comment section say that Michael is obviously a troll, and he's doing this for obviously the attention and whatnot. I know that, we all know that, but I have any right to make my own video and my own opinion, just stating why this guy just talks shit. Because, I could make the video saying as well that Spider-Man's this and Spider-Man's that, but I don't have nothing negative to say because, I just like this game, and I know my opinion is not going to follow other people's opinions. They're not going to listen to me and be like, oh, because I hate the game and I listen to Jermaine, oh, I'm going to start liking the game. Obviously not. We're all here, to support this game, and the people that don't support the game, you don't have to support it. I'm not here to turn your heads around. I'm just here to state my truths and opinions on the game and on that dickhead Michael. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of this video now. If you want to support this video by liking, if you do want to support more, subscribe, because we have been blowing up lately thanks to you guys, and we're going to carry on this with more videos to come. But anyway, my name is Jermaine. I've said my name once too many times. My name is Jermaine. I will see you later, guys. And peace.